I went into the bathroom and I looked into the mirror, and the person who was looking back at me was so ugly, was in so much pain, was so broken. And I started crying, like I broke down. And I'm like, God, why is this my life? Why are things going this way? Why everything feels so out of order? All these promises, all these prophecies that was placed over my life, why does everything feel so incomplete? And I heard this voice in my head saying solution, not a situation. And I'm like, what does this even mean? And the voice repeated, solution, not a situation. If I if I had allowed you to settle, if I had allowed you to fall into the places of where you find yourself, you would not and you will never reach the potential of where I'm trying to take you. Don't see your life as failure. Don't see everything that you're going through as a bad situation. It's all a solution to where I'm trying to take you. And I'm telling you, like, I literally broke down. I broke down in tears even more because I never stopped to think about life that way. I never stopped to think that everything that I am going through, everything, every pain, every tears that I've cried was only a solution to bring me to where God needs me to be. And today I just want to encourage somebody and say, whatever you're going through, whatever life is discharging at you, whatever life is giving you right now, know that if it's not what you think your life needs to be or where your life should be, know that it's a solution, it's not a situation. It's only preparing you to bring you to where God needs you to be. It's only preparing you for everything that you've prayed and you've asked for. And I had another situation where I was driving home all the way from Brooklyn. At the time, I was living in New York. And, I was in the car by myself. It was late. It was like 2 a.m. in the morning. And that day, I just felt like I didn't accomplish any goals or dreams that I was trying to accomplish. And again, I was questioning God. Why? Why me? Why does this always have to happen to me? Why am I not confident like everybody else? Why is my life not successful like everybody else? Don't I deserve that too, And I heard a voice again saying to me, what did you ask me for? And I'm like, what did I ask you for? Like, I was like having this conversation with myself, and I'm like, what did I ask you for? And the voice said, didn't you ask me for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? How did you think you were going to get it? From you as a child, you've been asking me for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. How did you think you were going to get it? And I'm telling you, at that moment, I became quiet. I became so quiet because I'm like, wow. I never stopped one day to think that all the things that I was asking for would bring me so much challenges, I won't even say pain. I would say challenges. As I said earlier, solution, not your situation. I didn't know everything that I prayed for and asked God for. He was already giving it to me. He's already preparing me for it. Everything that I've learned throughout my life, and I'm 28, but I feel like I've been living a life of a 50-year-old. Everything that I've experienced throughout my life was leading me to what I've been praying for, what I've been asking God for, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, And now I'm in a place where all the situations that I see around me, I can relate to them, or I can empathize with people, because I understand. I understand because I've been through so much. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, remember, when you're going through something really difficult in your life, go back in your memory and think about what you was asking God for, and realize that He was giving you exactly what He was asking for. He wasn't giving it to you in the way that you might have wanted it to be given to you, but He's giving it to you nevertheless. And I can go on because I do have another situation that I would love to share. One day I was daydreaming and I saw myself on a platform in front of this humongous group of people. And I was just speaking. I was just speaking life into them. I was just motivating them, encouraging them. And it felt so real, as if I was really there. And then I saw darkness. And then I saw a person in a closed room. And I went into the room and I saw someone sitting in there. They were crippled, could not walk. And then the voice came and said, for 7 days, go to that person and speak life into them. And for 7 days, I went to that room and I'm telling that person, you are strong. You can do this. You can get up and walk. You are powerful beyond your imagination. And, I was just speaking life into that person. I was just speaking life into that person. And I'm like, everything that you need, everything that you desire, and everything your life requires is outside that door. But you have to get up and walk. It will not come to you. You have to get up and walk. And on the 7th day, I went back to the room and the person got up and walked. And I was so amazed. And then the voice returned and said, that is you. That is you sitting in that room. That is you sitting in that darkness. That is you crippled. But everything you need and you desire is outside of that door. And you have to get up and walk. And I was in such a bad situation. Like, I was so depressed. I felt this darkness over my head. I felt like I was lost. Like, I had no sense of direction. Like, my life was just without purpose. And I'm like, wow. And I picked myself up and I decided that I was going to try. I was going to try whatever it takes to get me out of the situation that I found myself in. I was going to do whatever it takes to walk again, to talk again. And that doesn't mean I was crippled, but I was silent. I was silent to the place that I couldn't even pray. I was crippled that I couldn't even go after my goals and my dreams anymore. I was silent because I would not speak up for myself. I would not stand up for myself. I would allow people to say and do whatever they wanted. But I would not stand up for myself. And today I can tell you this, that if you find yourself in a dark situation, you can get up out of that situation. You don't have to stay there. And yes, life is always going to give you something. It's always going to try to beat you up. But whatever you find yourself in, you can get up. You can get up and walk again. You can get up and talk again. You can find all that goals and that dreams that's placed inside of you that you once believed that you could have accomplished. Because it didn't leave you. You're the one who left it. You have every single thing inside of you to be who you want to be, who you desire to be, and who you hope to be. But you have to get up and walk. You have to speak life over every situation. And remember, it's all a solution to where God needs you to be. Sometimes I just feel so alone. I have my family around me, but I feel so alone. I have my son, but I feel so alone. And I know God has never left me, nor has He ever forsaken me, but I still felt so alone. But in times when I feel alone and depressed and sad and down and frustrated, I remind myself that this is a solution, not a situation. If you could look into the mirror and if you could be happy about the person who's looking back at you, then you would have accomplished your goals and your dreams. Then you can just work on that and move forward. You just have to learn how to love again. And I don't mean loving other people, I mean loving yourself. This world has taught us how to not love ourselves. After I had my son, I hated everything about my body. Because this world teaches us how to not love ourselves. But I am telling you today that you are beautiful, that you are strong, that everything about you is gorgeous, is perfect. No matter where you are in your life right now, you still have a beginning. And you could still start, and you could still do all the things that you desire and you dreamed about.
Pull the mask down.
And I promise you, this is true. And even though so many times I have all these doubts in my head of who I am and who I need to be, and why is my life not moving forward, and why I can't do the things that I need to do with my life, I remember and I remind myself that this is all a solution and it's not a situation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, God, for everything that you have done for me and you're doing for me. And I'll forever be thankful. And I just want to leave this thought with you today. Eyes have not seen nor ears have heard what the Lord have in store for those who love and trust Him. And do not ever forget that. Thank you for listening. And I hope and pray that whatever you seek and whatever you desire and whatever you're looking for in this life, you will find it. You have a great rest of your life. And this is your girl Empress Kel. I am wealth, so are you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you have a great day.